will see they will be reaching to intersection where they will see the area is crowded up, and they are increasing their speed instead of reducing. And all they can do it for is because they feel they are insured. So some of them can even say you must stand there. When I kill you, the car already insured. So you see them, all of what they're doing. The guys, when you ride along the Cardwell, that's one of the community, the places that I normally do not like to go. Riding from Batnersville Junction, going towards the Dixville, maybe let's say you go to Quebec, pass through, go to Dixville, get to Cardwell Junction, going down that whole Cardwell end. Is terrible when you see how the truck drivers drive along that route. The guys drive as if they just don't care. And the only reason it is always on the increase that truck drivers will be killing motorcyclists and nothing is being done, and you see it increasing every day by day, is only because the government or the police is not taking actions. The police is not taking actions, because if there were actions taken, you can't go and go kill somebody, then you just go and say, "Oh, that accident case." So, because the accident case, that person is allowed to walk free and go. So, it is increasing the level of accident cases. It is increasing the level of accident cases. Motorcyclists are dying, are being killed by truck drivers, and nothing is being done. So, as a result, the guys have concluded that once they kill any of our men, we set the truck ablaze, and that is how mob justice can increase. And then when I see these things, I start to again feel for Omer Samson, who I'll always say this is using his personal money to be supporting initiatives like the like organizations like Crime Stop Us and all of that, because this old man have dedicated his life. So this old man have dedicated his life to using his personal money just to ensure that at least he can give back to society by preaching a non-violent message, by preaching message that when you feel hurt, you should use the law instead of using mob justice. I don't know whether he has come across this, but it is terrible. We want to display it out this morning. I think we should have it here. So we should have it here. Play your cash giveaway. We need 3 more persons. We're moving here this morning. 3 more persons. So we need 3 more persons. Then we do our draw. We want to do draw right here. So yeah, I want to get that audio. If anybody can get that audio where President Boakai was talking about riding wheelbarrow. I think it was one of his where he was talking about riding wheelbarrow. If any of you got it, you got my WhatsApp number or direct message. Let's say messenger. You got my messenger. You got my you and our friend on messenger maybe. So, or even if you are not friend, just please check and send me. Please send me that video. Send me that video. The president. We have to remind President Boakai so that he know where our country going. Babe said, "You not see the new car Babe getting you come for? You've seen it?
That's why on the internet.
No, the car is grand. That car is almost like the bigger brother to the beast. The car that is in the US, the US president convoy. So if you see, the only thing is that the tax selected that in the US president convoy, but the one that our president get at the Jeep, the real heavy one. Yeah. So but let me get to this video. Let me get to this video right here so you see where we are. So continue to play your cash giveaway *799 hash reply with number 7 right here. We stand a chance to receive instant cash prize of 25,000 Liberian dollars right here. So let me get a video for those of you watching on live Facebook or maybe YouTube. see the accident scene. Well, I hope I send this stuff to this. Oh gosh. So let me try and see. Yeah, give me a few seconds. I will do it. I will get it up. I want you to see the video. I want to see the video where the motorcyclist was killed, and they had to set the God, what is this? This is not what I want. So just give me a few seconds. God, I will get it up. I thought I had it. I thought I shared it with but I will get it up. Preparing to give out 25,000 to Liberians playing the cash giveaway this morning. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, it was a mistake from my part. There, this is I did not send to do this. While we wait to get the video, President George or former President George, we are has organized a special ad, I don't know how they call it, ad celebration for the Muslim. So the Liberian Muslim community, a special ad celebration has been scheduled and organized by the former president, Dr. George Manawiya, on the occasion of the successful completion of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan. And the program will be held on the grounds of the CDC headquarters in Congo Town. The former president air celebration will feature Thanksgiving, prayer service for Liberia's peace, game, and fun. So we will play games. We have fun. Jada will be there. See, I'm making it. Yeah.
We will play
Yeah,
games.
anyway, but any Liberians go in there. I put myself always in all of us. Yes. So Liberians who are going to be there, our Muslim brothers and sisters are going to play a game. And maybe I will go there to identify with our brothers and sisters. Trust me. So they will play games, and yes, the one I would love to play that the Lapa. I won't play Lapa with you. Yeah. So for all of you, you can be a part of it, and tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be doing the sun. I know they see. I can call that one. Say the sun. They'll be observing the sun to know. I know the moon. I think the
You know,
moon.
no way you feel.
Yeah. So so yes. So it is terrible how guys who decide to use motorcycle as a way of providing for their families are being treated. And I don't know what's our thought. I'm saying our thought, not particularly me, but as a country and as a government, what's the thought? It said that we consider these guys not to be a part of our society. You know, the government is unable to provide jobs for all Liberians. And the government is also unable to provide transportation for all Liberians. Even the UL students, you're not even able to provide transportation for them. So Liberians will always use the means of motorcycle, the tricycle, or the one you call keke, and the taxi, and all of that to provide for their homes. So people who leave their homes in the morning using motorbike as a means of giving back to their society or giving back to their family, taking care of their family. Um, okay, so people who use motorbike as a means of taking care of their families and things should not be considered as people who are not humans. Yes, they should not be considered as people who are not humans. It is terrible how these guys are being treated. Put yourself in their shoes. You could be like them. When you leave your home in the morning to go and hustle, you don't leave your home for people to go and threaten your life. You don't leave your home for people to go and attack you. You leave your home so that you're able to give back to your family and all of that. But seeing motorcyclists being killed already, the government is giving them tough time. They are unable to move around and all of that. And then they go on the street, maybe in the communities, they begin to drive. Then truck drivers be there, be killing them. It is something terrible that I think we should not be entertaining in this country. So I would just want to open up the lines. Let's do it for a few seconds, few minutes. Let's open up the line. So you give your take on this entire thing about the motorcycle and all of that. So we're still observing while we wait for you. So we're still observing *799# reply with number 7. And once we get the two more persons quickly, now we do our draw right here. *799# just for 200 $11, you stand a chance to receive instant cash price of 25,000. So we're observing here once we can get it the two more persons, then we do our draw. So let's pick few calls on this motorcycle, the truck drivers and the motorcyclist issue. The way these guys drive, the way these guys run in the street is terrible. And you cannot be the government cannot be sitting and looking at these things. No serious action has been taken against any truck owner, or uh, uh, um, maybe the driver, for because the guy feel like, oh, the accident case. There are reckless accidents. There are reckless accident cases around that are leading to the deaths of Liberians. Sometimes trucks will jump into motorcyclists, and 2 or 3 persons will lose their lives. And it's becoming concerning. Nothing is being done. The police is only interested in collecting taxes from motorcyclists, register your bike, do they want, do that one, and whether they are being killed recklessly, nobody gets time. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning. See, you gotta walk away from the radio, please. Mm-hmm.
My name is Daniel and I come from Battersville.
Go ahead from Battersville. At your end, there is very terrible on this when it comes to the issue of the motorbike business, motorbike and truck drivers.
There is such I want to speak about.
Go ahead.
You see the issue of the truckers. It's very, very frustrating. The ordinary people, for me, I just want to put it in this way. We are classed as the serfs. When you do the history of the medieval Europe, the serfs or the peasants, they were classed as the ordinary people. But then they fought for their rights until they were given land. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot have people who are giving you power and you're trying to look at them as outcasts in society. You're trying to, wage war on them economically, politically, socially, and religiously. The backers are not slaves. The backers are not people to play with.
Mm-hmm. They are contributing to society.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are playing a significant and key role or roles in our country.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what is happening now. Transportation is on the hiking. People are finding it very, very hard. When you use the term difficult, then it's flat mentally. When you say hard, then it's physical. They are finding things hard to get at the various workplaces. The bosses are always lashing at them, which of course is not supposed to be. So looking at people smashing them on the road, especially for our Indian, especially the D-Trade route, going to the core where and water in or out, is something that's very, very, very scary. And the government needs to talk about that. President Walker not saying anything because he and all of his surrogates, they have their thoughts parading the streets, so they will tell their drivers, if you see ordinary Liberians, the thing is very it's very irritating when you see the truckers will be on their lane because they're looking at the advantage of their trucks. They will go on the other side, it's very reckless, it's degrading, and it needs to stop.
Okay. All right.
It needs to stop. I
All right.
calling on the national legislature, whether you have to talk in the field, please come and I will give a direct proof because this is why we put it there for to speak on behalf. I don't know, not going out there to talking. We shouldn't be in the room, Asian room. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning to Freedom FM family and good morning to my peace loving people of the Republic of Liberia and good morning to you all in studio here. By the way, the introduction, I'm a Council AF Camara.
Okay.
I just joined this conversation this morning for my peaceful resident to be facilitated transformer community within Eastern number 2, relatively old road.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for the topic of the discussion this Friday morning. Typically, I'm not in the body, I'm looking, but let me make my contribution to the democratic policy.
So we on that truck when we on the truck issue, we now on the map politics. That the map politics being there. Yeah. So let's 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Another Liberian was killed last evening by a truck driver, and yes, that led to the I don't know. I think it was a motorcyclist there who set the truck ablaze. But I saw that. I wanted to share it with you this morning. Well, which far I kept it in is something I'm looking at. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Yes, morning.
You live? Go ahead. I'm okay. Go ahead.
Yes, anyway, I'm Nathaniel Siku. I called from my residence in Caldwell.
Go ahead.
So, the topic of discussion is very, very good. It's fruitful. I think some of the things that we need, I think the police need to differentiate is the police need to differentiate accident from reckless driving. They are just seeing the both of them as one, right? The police is just seeing accident and reckless driving as one. A truck driver, either on the car belt and diesel, like the other caller said, who just run above the speed limit and kill someone, and the police will categorize it as accident. That's not accident. You cannot look at someone and kill them because it's accident. Accident is a mistake. But if you look at the mileage that you're supposed to run on in or school zone, right? In a residential area, maybe 15 miles per hour or 20 miles per hour, you went above maybe 45 or 50 and you kill someone. Is that an accident? It's reckless driving. The police need to see how best they can differentiate and be able to charge these guys for this reckless driving in order than just categorizing as accident. Thanks very much. That's my point I wanted to make.
Thank you. Star 799 hash reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars right here. We're coming to do our draw.
Yeah.
Just a single person we're waiting on right here. Then we'll do the draw. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You live, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, you are talking to Dominic from Sport Bridge.
Okay, Dominic from St. Paul Bridge. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, so I'm really happy for this topic this morning. Talking about the recklessness on the traffic. Firstly, I want to say that no one has the right to kill another person for the sake of his personal gain. Motorcyclists and the truck driver, there is something we need to be careful for. You normally don't find smaller vehicles kill the motorcycle as compared to the truck. It's just simple. The truck driver, yes, some of them are reckless. But the motorcyclists themselves, it's like they are going into competition with somebody they can't stand again. You find the motorcyclists so easy to penetrate small holes on the traffic. So they will go very close to truck tire. And no truck driver is easy to find to see a motorcyclist resting on the tire unless he looks in the view mirror. Sometimes even from distance you will see. So if you go very close and you hit against the opposite vehicle, and you go on that tire, the only thing the truck driver will know is after he has crossed over you. It happens every day when all others back, and you notice that before you even get the motorcyclist, he already very close to the truck tire. Yes, it's true that we must talk for them, but they themselves are rushing into the danger.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You've made it clear. Morning.
Yeah. Good morning. This is Pastor coming for the second time around. I know that you're discussing the third issue. I want to use this video to recognize my representative, station number 10.
Man, I tell you the whole show to tell you the truth. Morning. Morning. You live. Go ahead. Okay.
But the issue is still there.
Go ahead, Chief. You live. Okay, you can continue to hold on the line. So let's talk to this person from this side. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 right here. Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. Edmond Carr?
Yeah, that's my car.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this thing is a serious issue, and that is why sometimes we question the ability of the police to effectively, quote unquote, regulate traffic according to them. Because the last time when this motorbike issue started, they started bringing different charges against the motorcyclists. These people, those guys that drive of the truck around Monrovia and in and out, they are very, very reckless. When you are on a taxi or bus going on Monrovia, these days are full. Even driver is not recognize the passenger recognize the truck coming. You will hear them yelling, "Oh, the road, go up the road, go up the road." And to always on the expensive thing that they got earpiece in their ear. So every none of them they will march people and then the police will not take action against them. They will consider it as accident. If they are driving in the residential area, the speed limit is different from you driving on the highway, not the road hallway. Not the road. You just stay one side, you jump, and you cross the road on the other side. That kind of you are there. How are you supposed to drive? Then when somebody there, they refer to as accident. So the police really need to try to see how best they can regulate this truck driver because it's a serious issue. The last time you were up the Kenya highway, again hearing about another situation, and then when people take the law into their hands because their issue has not been addressed, you refer to them as lawless people. When the truck driver they have said they are very much lawless and reckless. Let them try because you're not everywhere. You can't be everywhere at the same time. So people will be taking the law in their hands only because you're not addressing their issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Edmond Carr. We can just pick 2 more calls on this, then we do our draw, move on. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. Morning.
So the issue is video that you see the motorcyclists are always told people they can't do it. The way they used to be yesterday, they're not how they looking today. So if the truck driver and the bus driver are on the highway, then it take time. Because most often you will find them in promotion with the motorcycle. You will find them in motorcycle that they are animal and they are not animal. They're people looking for the living. So they you get work to do. I know who are in that position right now in police. So the government should want to take charge and they want to understand the people. If you don't want people to come on the street, don't take their money. But if you're taking their money, it means you should allow them to run. But you don't take their money and you say they should go run in the community. So the government should be able to start getting their money back or they should protect the money. Because you can't take people money more than $200 and suppress them. So therefore, I'm saying with the motorcyclists, the government should get their money back.
Okay.
Or they should for their money.
All right, let's talk to this person. Morning.
Morning.
You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Hillary.
Hillary from Battersville. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to share something. It is very sad that the police, the national police of this country are talking about safety and they are targeting motorcyclists that the truck drivers are killing. If you're talking about public safety, I think you should be targeting those truck drivers that are killing. The truck drivers kill everybody. They kill bus drivers, they kill taxi drivers, they kill motorcyclists, even pedestrians along the road. So why are they playing those things on these guys? It's so bad. The last time I was at Ben and stuff, and they guys start to bang him from that market way, and they start to go exit, and they talk down that thing without so they figure out how to compare himself to stop, and he thinks and tell you, okay, I'm going to kill you. So these guys, these things they do, they come like
Okay. All right. Pick this call plus another, then we'll close it up here. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Riga.
Morning, Chief. Good morning, Pastor.
Yeah, thank you for the show. On a serious note, I had this family situation where 2019 my nephew was killed by a truck on the St. Kevin Road, where the police and the airmen have to come in, you know. But what I noticed there is that most of the truck drivers, they are not educated on traffic law or rules. Most of them, you know, out of me at the town or the commissioner and the representatives, these guys were not even able to identify hospitals, like the previous caller said, and the public safety rule, they are not followed up by the police. Because when you do an accident investigation and you find out that the driver is at fault, on a serious note, you give them education. Most of the drivers, they are not even educated. And I don't know how to obtain the license. Because if you obtain driver license for heavy duty truck, you have to be trained. So these are most of the reasons, most reason why you guys kill people. Because actually the guy is driving anchor. They don't want nobody to pass, but they know how to come near them. So these are the same education here. Any motorcycle is parked out there, even when you pass it up the delta on the back, they can chase us. I'm living on the road, that's what we got on project. All the road for selling. So then we got to let the pass the moment, get there and stop. You have to respect everybody that apply the street, everybody apply the route. You pay taxes, the other people pay taxes. So government should bring a regulation. How do these guys have done it in the day or early in the morning?
Okay.
Because they don't have regard for anybody. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So let's take Crime Stoppers break. Then we come back, we do our draw right here. So while we're taking a break, you can play too as well, or play again to increase the chance of winning. Star 799 star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. After this break, then we do our first draw and move on right here to our hardcore conversation right here.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the real authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us. Bring it safety to your door. Now you rich or you poor. If you see a human target, and I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must part of report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stoppers by Iberia, properly associated with the Freedom Money Rise right here. Let's give our money to somebody right here. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars. So all you have to do, the first thing is you have to have a Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money account. and then you must have money on that account. So at least you can have $1,000. But if you want to play 5 times at 1,000, but every time you play at 200, so the more you play, the better your chances are to win. So it is up to you. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. Then yes, you're good. So let's see. We can do our draw right here. Give out money to somebody right now, right here. So this is it. Um, so our Muslim brothers and sisters, you can join the former president and his team at the party headquarters there in Congo Town, the CDC headquarters in Congo Town. Yes, 094. So. Star 799 star 799 hash. Reply with something. I'm not getting that. Okay, it should be this. So 006. Okay, let me call out this person right here. This person is part of our first batch of lucky winners, people who have won for themselves money right here on the program right here. Let's try. Let's call this person. Hope you pick.
Yellow value subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off.
My
Please call
God.
again.
67094. Wow. I don't know. 9474. Wow.
Please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off.
Oh wow.
Please call again.
So anybody knowing this person with 0886009474 can call them. Just let them know that we're calling them because yeah. How did you play this morning here from just like that? God.
Subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched.
So I'm calling the next person in line to this person. The next person in line to this person I'm calling star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars right here as instant cash prize. So even you can sacrifice 1,000 or two, and then stand a chance to receive 5,000 right here. That's a 25,000. So let's go. Let's move on. Calling our next winner. At least 3 persons numbers came out, and we calling the first one did not pick. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Chief. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, this is Hagar Ganda, and I'm here calling you from Freedom FM, and I'm on the Freedom Morning Rise.
Yeah, Lastana's calling. Lastana's calling.
Lasana Salif, this is the name registered to this number. Is this the name registered to this number?
Yes.
Lasana Sharif or Salif?
Salif.
As in XIRLEAF?
Yes.
Okay. Lasana Salif. Yeah, Lasana, you played the cash giveaway this morning?
Yeah.
How many times did you play it?
3 times.
You played so you use 600 Liberian dollars. Okay, so you use 600 Liberian dollars this morning. Last time you are part of our first batch of lucky winners right here, and you've won for yourself 25,000 Liberian dollars.
Thank God.
Yeah, so at least your fast is set, right? And you fasting?
Not fasting.
Yeah, so if for you now, you can enjoy yourself. Prepare for the breaking of the fast. When you kill a cow, call me there. I will come there. We pray over it and we eat it. All right. Okay, so Lasana is part of our first batch of winners. At least we've gotten 3. One did not pick. Lasana picked. So yes, we have to. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 once you okay. So it's almost like the way you can buy your data on your mobile money account, right? You get that star 799 hash, then you okay. It will just spin for a few seconds, and then you follow up the option. When the options appear, reply with number 7 there for Freedom FM. And yes, you're good to go. So yes, You know, the country is an interesting place. Since the inception of the Boakai's administration, and Liberians have continued to keep the peace, and Liberians continue to be hopeful that things are going to change and things are going to change for the better. But when people are being hopeful, when people are hoping for a particular situation to turn around, there's something that they have seen that they are praying for that thing to turn around. So, in the case of our country, Liberians have seen and believed that the first year of the Boakai administration was not the one they ever hoped for. So, as a result of that, they've continuously sat and they are hopeful that one day things will change. The country high, things prices increasing on a daily basis. US rate now is at 204. Where did I see that? Somewhere along the road here, somewhere along this 72nd and or yes, maybe even a sinkhole end. US rate now has skyrocketed, and there are Liberians who are finding it difficult to provide for themselves only because the government see the government sit down here, the people that are supporting the government see the government sit down here. Granted, the government that hasn't, how they call it, Saddam. The government has sit down here, right? But we are seeing, even when the government had not sat, let me see, I want to display this. We are seeing the government purchasing luxurious vehicles. And this was a car professor that they went to put serene and put a layer, all of those things on it. So even when Liberians, these were people who said, when we had took over as president, he went directly to start building his area on the highway there. And they had issue. They said, even if they had personal money, the time was not right. Because Liberians were suffering, all kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. But or allegation of or missing I don't know how much another million say missing 16 billion, and all of that was in the hook and all of that. So they said it was not the right time for him as president to build those places, all those homes. But the very United Party and its supporters, the very United Party is in government today. And even when Liberians are crying, when motorcyclists are being prevented from providing for their children and their wives or families and things, no. The government is going ahead and spending some a huge amount on purchasing of vehicles. Are they really necessary at this point? Lasana, is this Lasana has received? Lasana, morning. You receive your money?
No, I cannot receive the money.
Yeah, so it will be sent to you now. Your way you receive your money. Yeah, mayhap. Yeah. So even when Liberians are crying, when students are protesting because their teachers have not taken paid, as a result of that, their teachers are unable to go to classes to be able to teach them. When the health sector of our country is challenged, drugs are not in various health sectors, hospitals around here, clinics. When the educational system is challenged, The security sector is challenged. In all of those key sectors of the Liberian society is challenged. The government is buying new cars. Last time, I'm sure you received your money. Just got notice. How much did you receive?
25,000.
25,000. Okay, for you, that your money you play for it, right?
Thank you.
Okay. So star 799 hash, reply with number 7. Reply with number 7, and then you stand a chance to receive 25,000. The Lasana and the others who have played this morning and their number have been selected. So Liberians are going to hospitals and things, and they are being told to they will give them prescription. They put a drug's name and everything down, then you go buy a drugs also. Health workers were lied to that their salaries were increased. Only for the government to be doing change and add. So they change your US, they add it to Liberty, then they say that your salary increase. So you see your Liberty increase. Sometimes they will send your Liberty, they will send your money to your Liberty account for you see you happy, you feel that your money now increase. Even when health workers were lied to, teachers' salaries have not been increased, but the president and his team are paying or spending such huge amount. This car, we are told this is normally the president will ride bulletproof. So this car is a bulletproof. So the one that costs 141,000 is just the normal one that people like promising that one bluff can ride. But the one that costs the one that the bulletproof is around 200 plus thousand. So I'm sure you've seen it on camera. The car you see here. So let's show it to you so you see it. For you're watching on live, you'll watch this and see this. So no sound to this, but for you, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you will see the car. Yeah, with the car, they will zoom that car will come close, you will see it. Let me try. I want to try to display Josh we are on that riding to, so we can know where we are right here. Yeah, so okay, that the first one go in there. You see the car? That car is more like the beast. The car that is in the US president's convoy, the beast. You see it? So you see that car. I come in. I want to display Josh. We just carry back so they see. Yes, I want to display the car that Josh we are riding. Where is this? God, don't tell me I got this something somewhere. I get it in a jiffy. I got it. I know where it is. I got it here. Just that. I got too many things. Okay. Yeah. So you seen it? I want to get we got on. Okay. I got this stuff. All right. So I want to display. Let me send this one to that stuff so we share up live here, so the people can see. Okay, that Bwaka uno car there. The government that we say is struggling. Things not normal. Things not said yet. The government not say that here. The government not say that here, but the president is spending over 200,000 on a single car, and he got 2 of these, and not just the car. If you look, the police escorts in the president's convoy has been increased. So you will see 4 brand new police cars, 2 white, 2 blue. You'll find it in the president's convoy, and one that pickup, 1 white pickup, 1 white jeep. I'm talking about police jeep, and then there's 2 blue pickup. 1 white one and 1 white jeep you'll find in the president convoy. So the police cars have been increased, and then they want to have been spent over 200,000 have been spent on a single vehicle. So I want you to let's be sincere, right? Let's just hold this conversation here and get back to your online. I want you to be sincere, and I want Unity Party partisans to call, please. Yes. So I want Unity Party partisans to call, and when you call, you just tell us what was your hope, what you thought when you voted for the rescue mission. Just be sincere. Not politics, not for no.
Okay.
Just call and say promise after promise I've lender. Just call and tell us, say, oh, please. And let's say I voted for rescue because I thought the president was going to ensure that res press come down, gas press this. Just tell us what was your thinking. What rather you thought and hope when you voted the rescue mission. Promise.
You know, people say that when we say the truth, it's like we are wishing our country is bad, don't want something good out of the country. But then we're just saying the truth. We have a government that had to put down almost 700 plus workers from the Ministry of State because they said they never had the fundings to continue paying those workers. Today, the mansion that they are in there and enjoying, those workers were the same people who made that place worth living or working in. But then the government came back to us and said that they have no funds to pay those workers, but they have the funds to buy almost 200,000 plus car, and not just one. They have the funds to be paying someone generator 3,000. They have the funds, but they cannot increase the teachers' salaries according to the way they said they were going to increase it. Because you tell a person that they should, graduate from college and then come to teach. Someone told me, said, which one of the profession that is more important but is not taken seriously? And then my friend wrote over her post, she said teachers. So I said yes, because all of the things that we know, things that we are doing, things we are saying, we were taught. And if it was not because of our teachers, we're not going to be where we are today. But the government don't have money to increase those people who are helping to build the country, who are helping to make us good citizens, make us educative. You come out to your country for people to see you and say, oh yes, this girl represents Liberia. The government is not able to pay those people according to their educational status, because that was what the people were told, that once you are highly educated and you have gone to teachers college, you have BScs, masters and things, you will be paid in certain category. Those people are not being paid, but the government have money to buy car. The president, our 42 years experienced president, who knows much about agriculture, couldn't put that money in the agriculture sector, but he rather put that money behind car. You see, the deception in this country is too much. It is too much, because once upon a time when President Weah was there, you told us that President Weah shouldn't do this, he shouldn't do that. He shouldn't write this, he shouldn't write that. But you understand, now it is your own president that is doing it. You cannot say anything. The only thing you come back to us to say, the man is the president. What do you expect? Should he write $3,000 car? Oh no. By the time when your friend was using his own money or his own salaries to kind of build his own house, you were telling him that's the Liberian people money. So why is it now that this present president is using the Liberian people money to buy a car when the Liberian people are out of jobs? Our bike riders are taken from the street. There's no factory yet. The man is a whole agricultural man, but yet they say the agriculture sector for our country is dead. So why is it now that you people are not speaking against it? But I don't want to talk about Mika address.
No, that Mika, the reason
I don't want to have my head on it.
For me, seriously, I don't want us to talk about Mika.
I don't even want to talk about it.
The guy who spoke over there, like Abu said, that guy is an unserious young man
So
given a
no
very
need,
serious
sir.
government job. So I don't want to dignify. If you really notice, the minister have understood for himself the challenges and things and understand that it can work. The government can succeed. So you see, if you notice now they're using that arrogant young man,
Yeah.
they're using him now to be the one
Yeah.
doing all of the dirty work. So if you notice from what we've gathered, the information minister is contemplating on resigning. Yeah, he's contemplating on resigning. So these are things in the pipeline. But trust me, beginning the middle part of this
Yeah.
year to the
So
end of
that's
this year,
it. You can
you have people. So I want to dignify that man. Let that
you
man
can
go.
have a struggling country or government that have not sat down well, because even in child's birth, you have the child to reach, like a girl child will reach 3 months and you start to set her down. But then this government have reached to 2 years plus going, and then they are
Going to
still
2
telling
years.
us that they haven't sat down. So I don't know how you're doing it. Is
No, the
it?
government sat down, but the government is purchasing car
Yeah,
worth
that can set them down
260,000
well.
plus.
So tell us, how is it possible? You can't be that deceitful. Yeah, you can't be that deceitful.
Yeah, you notice the government is stealing. The president is exploiting Liberia and Liberians. This very old man, since he became president, he had not been able to attract any investor or
No.
investment in this country.
Mm-mm.
This Unity Party government have been able to have been unable to establish or to bring in this country a single company that will employ even 5 Liberians.
Mhm.
But this government, the president, they claim now that he got connection.
Yeah, 42 years.
But the
experience.
connection that he got, the connection is not being used in the interest of the country. It's not being used in the interest of the youthful population that stood in the poo water under the rain and all of that to vote him. No, the connection is when you have people going to donate to the GMB Foundation.
Yeah.
So they are using the GMB Foundation to steal from the Liberian people. So people who got gifts for the president, people who are being given our resources in this country, and when they won't pass their thing through the president, then they give it, they say that we're giving it to the GMB Foundation. This country, we want you sincerely. We just want to take 5 or 6 calls. Yes, they balance it. Just call and sincerely tell us why you voted this rescue. That's all I want. I don't want CDC people to call here. I want Unity partisans, the loyal ones who supported and voted for this government. You're not supposed to call your name. Just call and tell us why you voted for this rescue mission. Are you experiencing what you voted for? The president got more than 6 or to 8 new cars in his convoy. Brand new cars we're talking about in his convoy. The police, instead of buying patrol pickups and things for it to be used in the various communities, the police is purchasing Hummer Jeep with air condition for 104, 102, 100. These are the people riding the luxurious car. Why the ones they can use in the street to be firing tear gas and shooting live bullets, they not even get a car for themselves to go home. Let's pick just 5 or 6 calls on this.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Morning, Chief.
Boy.
Good morning.
Good
You
morning.
right?
Yeah, I'm calling from Single Church
Okay.
in South Russia.
Okay.
Yeah. I voted the government because of experience and know the government has experience. You know, I mean, the working in government for 42 years and they have a lot of experience, a lot of challenges that you're working before reaching at this far. So,
Okay.
the government has experience, we hear the government say that the government say, very nice.
Oh, the baby must sit down here. Yeah, the man. Pick another call. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. The government has seen that you star 799 hash. Reply with number 7. Stand a chance to receive 25,000 right here. We'll be doing our draw once we get additional 4 more persons to play.
And we said we don't want it to be like, you can be that hypocritical now. You can tell us the past time you wanted someone to just snap their finger when they were there to do whatsoever. So you're telling us that the government haven't sat down how many years?
The man voted for the government because of experience. Okay. Morning. whether or not the experience is being used now in
Yeah,
the
they don't
interest of
have
the
problems.
country,
So that's the
that
thing.
is the problem. Yeah, I know. If we become sincere to ourselves, engage our political leaders in whatever way, make them to know their wrongdoing, the better it will be for us. But once we continue to pretend, we make these guys to feel like they are doing everything in our interest, and which of course we know they are not,
Yeah.
then it becomes terrible for us.
And the thing about it, we don't care.
Mhm.
You're saying that you are a patriot, you put Liberia first, you are with Liberia, but we are not seeing it.
Let's talk to another person. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Mohammed calling from 17th Street.
Mohammed, are you a supporter of the rescue mission?
Of course.
So why you voted the government?
That it brought a better hope for the country, but they have failed in every aspect of the nation. Really, the rule of law, unemployment rate is very high. They are taking jobs from the youth and other wrongful things they are doing. They don't respect the rule of law.
Okay. The people say the government sit down. Let's talk to another person. Morning.
Yeah,
Morning. Yeah, go ahead. Why you if you are a supporter of the rescue mission, why did you vote the Unity Party? Okay, so we want to talk to people who voted for the government. Morning. Let's get off that person.
We have to let you go. You want to spot
Star 799 hash, reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. 0776104104 086 I did numbers. You can call us on to be a part of today's edition. Just tell us why you voted the rescue mission. Sincerely, just tell us if you are a follower of the rescue mission, why you voted for the rescue mission.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay. Rescue team, because I thought what the CDC government was doing, employing their own partisan that they know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would not go through the same thing.
Okay.
But you found out today, after election, we have only government to run.
Mm-hmm.
The minister, they only employing people they know from their hearts. They don't want to know whether you're from a good party. Once you are not closer to them, they care about you. And don't the country, the only country we have. So don't depend who you can promote somebody or employ somebody.
Okay. All right. Let's talk to another person. Morning. I hope you are a rescue supporter. Why did you vote the rescue mission?
That's for special parties leader in this country.
But you voted the rescue mission. Something we want to conclude.
For any government.
Okay, so let's talk. I want to talk to people who specifically. Yeah. So 0776104104 the numbers, just maybe 1 or 2 calls now. We'll do it on this segment, then we continue with our conversation. We pick calls on this on a broader perspective. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
I'm okay. Go ahead. Are you a supporter of the rescue mission?
Vote.
Okay. Did you vote the government, or you just came in because the people got elected?
I voted them professionally and I voted them because of reason.
Okay, so what was the reason you voted them?
And they carry on the reason.
They carrying the reason, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, at least they carry on the reason. The reason is part of the president purchasing 260,000 at a plus car, and this is the kind of thing that Liberians are going through. You listen. We voted this government not for him to employ, for the president to employ people who are only within their line. We voted this government because we thought they could use the experience that they said the president had.
You are that guy, right? But I wanted him to tell us the things that he was talking about.
So the man,
I want
any man said the president is carrying on. Why had they voted him for?
So we had jobs. We had, I think, if I already picture his campaign messages. But then you can't come out to us. We have stayed in Liberia. It's not like we just come in, since the election, the president left. What can someone tell us from that side. Anyway, we are not expecting you guys to come here and tell us, say, oh, the president is not doing this, the president is not doing that. Because we have come to understand in Liberia that we have blind loyalty.
So let me play this so you are listening to some of what was said during the campaign. Let's listen to this. Just give me a few seconds, okay.
Thank you very much, Stanton, and thanks to all of you, gentlemen, including the only female that I see. I want to thank you people. You know, something is happening in this country. The fact that the Liberians have now galvanized themselves to rescue this country is very interesting. Mr. Weir, the last time we contested, his helicopter was certified, and I brought in a helicopter that was 4 years old. Today, I see him with an upgraded helicopter, all from the people money. This country is bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. It's no joke. I've been around, and every day I come up with new ideas. Some of them are now concepts that started with Weir, but it's to show you that the country is declining. I started talking about corruption, talking about coach, but then later on, as I go around the country, I see our resources that are leaving this country with no sign of benefit to the people. And this is a serious problem. We're losing the human mind, we're losing our resources, and we're losing everything. What kind of country are we going to have? And the concern is that Joe Barker said that this country will be finished. I was not talking about trees and houses. I'm talking about when you start robbing the country of its human resources, you start robbing the country of its natural resources, and there's no benefit to the country, then you say that country is not going down the ground. This is something that we have to fight. It's not about our party. It's not about our individuals. It's a concern that we should share. And I'm very happy to see Liberians in the diaspora who are coming back. I met with a group of them today. If there's no time in your life that you have faced a problem together as a nation, this is the time. You keep these people in power, I say again, the country is finished. It's not going to be through war, but these people are determined to loot this country to the ground. You won't have a country to come to. Talk to senators and representatives. You might be a senator or representative, but there'll be no country that you represent. And so this is very important. When we decided on Molu, it was to begin to tell you that we are in to make sure that the best of us, people who we can trust, are given responsibilities to do these kind of exercises. And for those of you who are there trying to promote it, I want to thank you. We are in. Can you imagine? You go to school for all the years, and the only thing you're depending on is to come and spy, to pass. Because this is what's happening. They can't win an election, so they want to steal it. So we have to spend all the time to all they are trying to do is what they should have done over the years to do the right thing for the people. So they say, well, since we didn't do the right thing, let's steal the votes. We're not going to give them a chance. We're going to raise money. Part of that money may not very well go because there are Liberians who are determined that money or no money, they'll protect the vote. But we're not going to take chances with these people. So I want to thank you all. Liberians, this is a serious moment to rescue this country. We didn't choose the word rescue by accident. It is real. You're dealing with people whose minds are criminal. All they want, me, and myself. They don't care about health of people. They don't care about schools. They don't care about sanitation. They don't care about water. People who were renting rooms the other day are now millionaires. Are we going to sit down to allow them to loot this country to the ground? We can't do it. This is the time for them to back up. Thank you very much for what you're doing. And we want to say this is the beginning of a patriotic spirit for Liberians. I am in it because I believe this is the thing to do to save this country. And I'm telling you, after these people, Liberia is going to be a new Liberia. We're going to move. Thank you very much for the evening.
Okay, thank you. Now, Mr. President, thank you so kind. You know, whenever you are speaking, unlike before when we did not have technology to keep you on record so that we reference these things today, at least in this case now, we got technology. And whenever you speak, there are people who always keep you on record, Mr. President. You listen to him. He spoke about George Weah, helicopter, and all of that. And meaning of what Bwakai said before, in this case today, Bwaka has double times 15 or more than what all he criticized before. Bwaka criticized George Weah using private jet. And like Yeke said, they make use private jet from here to Lufa. Bwaka criticized Weah for traveling, even though his travels used to bring back dividends to the country. Bwaka had traveled more than 15 times. Liberians are yet to benefit anything from his travel. Only thing we hear about, we will make sure a gentleman agreement. Bwaka spoke about the health sector of our country. He spoke about the educational sector of our country. Today, these very sectors that he spoke about are still facing the same old challenges when he himself is spending over 100,000 on the purchasing of vehicle. So you see how deception can play. You see where we are as a country. So all of what Bwaka said before, today the health sector of our country is not facing challenge again. Should we now say, or can we now say the educational sector of our country is fast improving and nothing is there again as a challenge? Why on earth did we have students from MCSS schools protesting when their teachers are not being paid? The salary that you said you were increasing, Liberians and civil servants are yet to see the impact or the real salary you're talking about. So all of these things, promise, that were said, where are we now? I play that audio for Liberians to listen and for Liberians to compare and critically analyze what was said before and what the reality is now. Promise.
You know, what more can we say? What more can we say? What more can we say? Because we have come to realize that this government only needed the chance to come to power, but they never had the heart to take this country forward. This country, so he said, if we elect these people again, Liberia is finished. We have elected you. What's the benefit of Liberia? Is Liberia over? So after your administration, will Liberia be over? Because we are not saying anything positive. We are not. We had yellow machine flying all around the place here. My mother place is right on the road. So that day, see the people driving with that yellow machine as if, when royalty and in school going for parade. So I was kind of shocked. I said, when people start doing this, these things.
And I'm not cutting you off. One of the strategies the government is using, they have decided that since Liberian people say they're not doing any development, they will just put machine on the road, like you see them busting down people's homes. So they will only go to that place when 100,000 they buy steel rod, they buy cement. They say they're starting construction of a bridge or this, then it will lead there.
Yeah.
So all the people know the government has started bridge to connect Bapolu and Bon County. So what are that bridge now making progress? The government has started. So the same thing with the homes that they demolishing around here. The belief is the government is trying to build roads. So the government will say 6 years from now, the guys will say that our government started our work. How did our government start the work? By busting down the homes.
So the thing is, you have lied your way to power. There's no way for you to lie to govern it. You cannot govern us under lies. So you yourself need to be comfortable. We need a comfortable president. The president have to. To be president is not easy.
To be president,
it's not easy.
There are too many enjoyment in it.
If you are not into that seat, you don't criticize things that you are not into. I got people who will say, "Oh, I can't use 300 phone," because you are not making up to that amount. Because you cannot afford it right now. But trust me, when you start to afford those things, you will understand that you need it. Because of your own comfort, you want to feel free. But then you just sit down, you talk recklessly, you say things you want to say, and then when it comes back, Liberians are suffering. In fact, Liberians are now suffering more than they were suffering during the CDC regime. Yes, because we have some of our youths that were working, even elderly people were working as maintenance person with the Ministry of State and other entities that you guys put them down from. Now those people are selling on the street and you are taking them from the street in the name of you want the street to be clear. But yet instead you haven't brought up a farm for the people to go there and say, okay, let me go work in the president farm, or let me go work in the government agricultural sector and this and that. You people just have agricultural ministries because we need it. But nothing we are seeing. So of 42 years experience, they have called out to his friend that he's not doing nothing. The Liberian people are suffering. Sorry, the Liberian people are suffering, and we need better. If we haven't to pull these people back, Liberia is finished. So where is Liberia now? What are you people telling us? Are we rescued? Are we settled? Is everything okay? Are there jobs around that you can go and apply for? Even in the government sectors, you people are only putting people that you know. You are selecting your very own close friends. Friends that are with you during the election. Your exonerate person, someone I was in your exonerate, once they appoint you and then you bring that person, you have forgotten those common people who endanger their lives for you. Some people, families were working. Some people were even working with the Ministry of State, but they stood against the past government that was supporting them, the government that was paying them. They stood against that government because they believe that you could have rescued them, served them right, and even bring them with all of the experience that you have, that you was going to take the country to another level. But then we haven't gone 2 years in your leadership. We have come to understand that you have failed us so much. Yes, we have come to understand that, Higa.
So we want to do a frequent draw right here. We want to do our frequent draw right here. Then yes, we move on to Give another money. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM this morning. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars right here on the Freedom Morning Rush. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7. Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Morning. This is Hagar Gunda, and I'm here calling you from Freedom FM.
Huh?
Hagar Gunda here, calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah.
You've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway, right? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
You've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway?
Yeah.
Did you play it this morning?
Yes.
How many times you played this morning?
No, I only play one time.
Check your phone. You are part of our frequent players. You've played, but 2 other weeks you've been playing, right?
Yeah.
So you're part of our frequent players and you've won for yourself $1,000. Check your phone.
Thank you.
All right. So let's call more frequent winners right here. Star 799 hash. Reply number 7 for Freedom FM. And the more you play, the better your chances are to win. So once we do this, we can see that once we reach the threshold, we need 3 more persons. Once we reach the threshold to do another draw, we can do the draw. The thing is, you have to play and we'll reach the threshold. Until we can reach the threshold, I cannot do anything because that's a system setup. The system cannot be bypassed. And that is for a fact. Why many of the people I'm calling this morning, why you can play it in your phone, go off or what? Let me call another person. Zero. Okay, star 799. Star 799. Hash reply with number 7 for Freedom FM, and then you stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars right here as part of our list of winners right here this morning. This person is out of coverage area. So let's see. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. So we're still looking to see that you play. Then so at least we've given money to frequent winners. So the fact is, whether your phone is off, that one part, whether your phone is off, your money already to your phone. Once, and the benefit about the frequent players, the frequent players. So once you got your phone and you play before and the frequent draw is done, your 2,000, 5,000, 1,000. All of that will be sent to your phone. So we also be hoping to do our loyalty draw here this morning. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 7 for Freedom FM, and then yes, you stand a chance to receive at least 25,000 Liberian dollars right here. So let's wait to see that we have 3 more persons playing. So this is Liberia for us. Things that happened before that were criticized before. They are now the best thing that are happening. So was criticized today. All of what they criticize now, we are living in them. We are living in them, and Liberians. And let me be frank. I can always see this to our young friends. We are the cause for what this country is undergoing. We are the cause for the underdevelopment of this country. Because when we decide to support a politician, when we leave and support a politician, and that person is elected and not doing what we thought they would have done, and not doing what we voted them for, instead of us coming back to look in their faces and tell them the real truth, remind them of the promises that they made, and remind and let them know that they are not living according to the promises they made before. Until we can start to do that, we will always be doing wrong to our country, because we're making the man feel like, so because I voted this person, I'm obliged to always protect the person, even when the person is doing wrong. Even when the person is doing wrong, I am compelled to praise the person, sing praises around,
Mhm.
lie and things, say things that are not even happening. And then today, we've done this on several occasions. Today, our country it is to where it is, and our country could be here 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years from now. Because we're not calling the person, we're not making the person to understand that they promise something and they are not doing it. No, we're not making the person to feel like my feet is being put to the fire. The people who voted me, I expecting more, and I promised them I need to do this. And once we continue to be lying, right? Yeah, the other guy saying why you voted the president for, the president is doing it. You hearing?
So we understand that he voted the president to ride his own private jet, and the president is doing that. We understand that he voted the president to not increase the salaries of teachers that have brought our students out for the police to beat on them. Because when I saw that video, I was so angry. I was angry, yes. But then I went back to 2019 after I started seeing posts from that lawyer lady. I just forget the name, Mariah or something.
Mariah.
She started posting, their 2019 post, and then someone came and said, "Oh, but did you know what the students did to the police that caused the police to start beating them?" I said, "Oh, so you have the thought now to think, oh, the students did this or the students did that." But then 2019, you didn't dream about thinking that way. You never even thought, oh, what was it that the students did to the police that made the police to start to treat them like that. But you don't deceive, let me say, deceive a whole country and expect that deceit to just grow into something that everybody would just succumb to. No. For us, some of us know that, and we have always told people that this particular government is a failed one. Because if you like, you try to increase people's salaries in 2027, 2026, 2028. We already understand that the reasons that you are increasing those salaries are because you want to go back, or you want Jeremiah Kunhum. We are not even sure, but I can tell anybody for free, Jeremiah Kun can win, he can lose, but we are not sure. We don't trust that other process, so we are not taking it that way. But be real. If this government, we will continue to bring this government to its feet so they can live by what they said they were going to do. Our teachers deserve high paid salaries. And the main reasons that the people in the higher ups don't talk in those things are because their children are either not in Liberia, or their children are in international schools that they are able to afford the fees. If you think every government officials, from ministers, senators, representatives, whosoever you are, if their child was bound to go to a government institution, you will not have the government schools going out of chairs, books, and teachers being and starting to put trucks down and say they are not teaching because they are being underpaid. But no, we cannot have that, because we have a representative and his daughter is in America going to school. America has good facilities. You have this minister and his daughter is in Uganda. You have this person and their child is in a international school. So tell me, what's my concern if the public school demonstration don't have chairs for their students to sit in? My child is not being affected. But now we need to understand that this country is not about you. It's about all of us. We as Liberians, those that voted you, those who didn't vote you, it is still unto us to call you to order, because we are in this country and you are governing us. We like it or not. That's what people used to say, Josh, is not my president. I like it. That what I don't care. Any kind of way I do it, I will have to say Mr. President Joseph Numa Boaka. I don't care how I say it. Even if I'm tying my face to say it, if I'm even crying to say it, I have to say it, because he is the president of Liberia. I took my daughter to the clinic when I saw that car being arranged. And they were trying to put the siren on it. I was there right at new I know new generation or new creation clinic right on Center Street. So that thing just started causing. I said, boy, you're making noise here. I didn't even know that it was our papa brand new baby he was going to put in his comfort. What's the significance of you buying a 200,000 plus car when you have your teachers who have laid their trucks down? You have the police who are brutally beating on our citizens. You have the people in the market that just need you to bring a small loan company that they can go and take loans from and sell and pay those loans. You have all of those things. But you understand, you decided to waste the country money. Like you said, the country money is being wasted. At that time, it was being wasted. And now you are wasting our money on things that are not necessary. We are your citizens. You are our president. We don't know if you are the one calling the shots or the shots are being called for, from somebody by somebody telling you what to do. We don't know. And that is, we cannot go and put it on anybody. Anything happens, we'll come, we say the president. Anything happens, we will hold the president accountable. So right now, we need the motorcyclists to come back on the street and earn their living, because there's no jobs and there's no factories. There's nothing for them to go to. We need our teachers to come back in the classroom. And we pray that you guys handle that soon, because we have wax coming up. Already Liberia is down in wax. Then we having the teachers not teaching is bad.
And the students should be going for extra classes.
So if the teachers having to put chalk down, that way they at time I can remember a few years back, the government students attacked SDA. They said, yeah, they get people poaching in SDA. They forgot to know common woman selling coke and saying watch SDA. But they said they get people poaching and they attack SDA. Those things are because they feel that your children are in those schools. So we need we need our brothers back in the street. We need all of those things, bro.
Yes. So this is it. Let me read this right out from NSC Miami, the head of he's the executive director of the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia, the one we call CENTAR. NSC Miami writes, the leader should aim for his or her security to come from the people and not expensive cars purchased or the number of assigned security details. If people wastefully spend on expensive vehicles yesterday, it does not justify similar action or actions today. We need to have a cutoff. That's a cutoff point for all these decisions that only benefit the few people at the top. And this is where we are. So the president apparently feeling insecure, so he need a more expensive and luxurious car, more protected car, and increase the security detail and all of that. That's why you see the cars in his convoy have increased. So the president feeling insecure. But when motorcyclists are prevented from plying the streets because they are using that to provide for their homes, the president don't know that it can cause insecurity. When health workers or when Liberians are being dismissed, the president don't know that it can cause insecurity. The very day you start to reappoint these individuals, pay the ones you dismiss and pay them their just benefit, ensure that motorcyclists have access to the street. Once you start to do these things, you can even ride a motorbike and you'll be protected. But that car you're buying is still not protecting you. We've seen protests, we've seen actions across the world, not because Liberians are afraid. We've seen protests. We saw what happened in Kenya that brought the government down. The government had to beg and negotiate with the people. We've seen protests across the world. When the citizens get ready, when the citizens feel enough is enough and this nonsense must stop, Mr. President, I can help you. Spending over close to $2 million on cars, when these monies could be used to improve the standards of our schools and health facilities across this country, it is not helping. Star 799 hash, reply with number 7. Let's be course here on this point. 17 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Star 799 hash, reply with number 7. You stand a chance to receive 25,000. Let's see if we can do our second draw, but let's check up whether we've gotten 3 more persons we needed. Then yes, we can move on. But let's be course now. Yeah, we got a call from the end then. 0776 104 104. The alternative WhatsApp number is plus 231 86 plus 231 776 10. What am I saying? Oh, no, yes, so let's pick that person first. Then
Good morning.
we pin it up on the line.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, this is Mr. G. Harris Maven. Charlie.
Go ahead.
I just want to commend these people for the hard work that doing. Now, really, thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Good morning.
I'm William Sander and shout to frequency.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just followed the argument, and it's something that has been raised on the social media about the president purchasing the serious cars in Congo and forgetting the interest of the Liberian people. But hey, it's quite unfortunate that the Liberian people are yet to understand that this government did not come in the interest of them, and there is a need that they send a signal or a caveat to the government that they are not satisfied. Other than that, there will be more detriment in days, months, and years to come. This act of wasteful spending, corruption, and not prioritizing the interest of the Liberian people can only be solved when the Liberian people decide collectively all of political alignment, sentiment, and what in the interest of the Liberian people that the system look at what all has been happening in 1 year before. Waiting for the legislative impact and police brutality, students, all of these segments of the society need to collective stand up and judge the government that things are not right. Anything other than that, you is civil disobedience. Anything other than that, this government will do the most worst thing ever that any government has done in the history of Nigeria. Just it. And that's my point I have to make.
Go ahead. Let's talk to another person. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 star 799 hash. Reply with number 7. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars right here. Alternative WhatsApp number is 0776 672 581 0776 672 581. Go ahead.
So that's it.
So we got just that number is just for WhatsApp. It's an alternative WhatsApp number because our main WhatsApp
is
number here
down.
got issue, and then yes. So it's plus 231 776
Good morning.
672 581.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead, morning.
Yeah, okay. Dave Robbins calling from Balanceville.
Okay.
I just want to appeal to you people. They really start to play for. They want us to the call.
Okay.
That star 7 star 7 high.
No. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that one I can't give a count of that because this is not a system that I got control of here. But the code here is star 799 hash. Then you okay. Then you give it a few seconds to load. Then the list of radio stations will appear. Then you reply with number 7 for Freedom FM.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I understood that, but it was after I played.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. No problem. I will try another time.
Go ahead. Let's talk to another person. 0776 104 104 086 104 086 104 104. Let's talk to more callers here. Let's see. I want to see who gave out money to somebody, but I'm still looking. I'm still looking. Star 799 hash reply with number 7. Abby Melody can see 360 for the camera and I'm looking, but me, I'm looking. So the time check is 12 minutes up to 10 o'clock, and before 10 o'clock at least we can do another draw depending on whether we meet the threshold. So let's see, star 799 hash reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. Then yes, Freedom Jackpot is at number 7. You stand a chance to receive 25,000 Liberian dollars right here. So 086 086 500 104 0776 104 are the numbers. You can call us on right here and be a part of today's edition of the program. The president, you are aware of the president, you guys purchased over close to 2 million Liberian dollars. Like, did I say Liberian? 2 million United States dollars used now on purchasing of vehicles. Let's take this break quickly and do a bit of adjustment from our lines, and then we'll come back. We pick more calls right here.
It's about music. There are crowds in many places.
Okay, so let's pick more calls here. I'm sure the issue of our line is set up. Let's pick more calls. Morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Ika.
Morning, Chief.
Good morning. And also to the hardworking family of the great Freedom family. For the recognitions, for the public of Pukat, Robert. And I don't want you to take money for unknown destinations.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, he went up.
Let's talk to this person from line 2. Morning. Morning.
Yeah, I'm calling from single day money, baby, something in Russia.
Okay, go ahead, something.
Yeah. All day you'll be cooking on the president doing this. The past president is thinking too.
So what?
Let's something there. Go ahead, something. Something?
Yeah.
You feeling Lenny? Something, I come in now. And you said we completely on a papier, but the past president did the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why I come in now? If Liberians were comfortable with the life that the past president was living, why you think they did not keep him there, that they have to bring in somebody new? Was it to continue on the same path or to change from the previous narrative? Well, please name some for me. Please name some of the development for me, I beg you.
The coastal road along the highway.
What the coastal?
The community road then
Get out of the radio.
Like,
is there coastal way?
No, you know the part that making me laugh? After he have listened to this simple president saying that the Liberian people money were being, used wrongfully. But then you come back to us.
Standing as somebody who have not eaten since this morning. You don't even know how you will start a day. That the kind of men supporting.
Good morning.
The country got problem, fundamental problem. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
You know, those are people that are always even if you make people to be constrained to call because they don't make us.
Yeah, man.
Why people continue to see the wrongdoing?
My man, the message they pay the coastal highway ba.
Coastal highway that way back.
But they got 3 billion worth of investment from how they call Indonesia.
In fact, today is a big team, not just even to the very who said this the phone Africa, one of your
No, I think they started the overhead bridge from rehab, and they carried it to the executive mansion way.
But there are two lines in just a story we make it with to be. But just something. For all we have understood that voting for a democratic government, honor needed government, they have clearly shown to the world that now that we're facing honor need, not just an anti-democratic government. Because there's nothing that the people then implementing or even doing regarding to the sense of democracy or when it comes to the tenets of democracy. Look at the car that you were talking about, the president and his follower, then they can also be in a form for there. That car then alone, let's just say that money it can solve MCSS student problem. Where then today they are saying that in fact it was a shame for drug students to tell that 85 to 90% of our population they are illiterate and they saw it to be an insult. Why today they to be just for their mind to move in a phone that when then that bro will develop in that phone, but instead to go and buy body material, vanity material, then that tomorrow everything will live by. So is that the legacy they intend with the new people? No, the people must be then we know that now into govern all, and then they have declared anti-democratic justice ruling in our midst. We're asking the international community to keep taking stock. Anything happening in the country, it will be their business, and then they will be arrested for it. Thank you.
Okay, *799# reply with number 7 for Freedom FM. We are at the verge, but if I can make it in 5 minutes, I will not do draw. Like the bad thing about it. But you can play, then we do draw. *799# reply with number 7. Let's talk to another person.
Yeah, good morning, Higa Gonda.
Morning, Chief.
Yeah, another street light in Lower Johnson.
Go ahead, Castle. We need to meet. We need to interface in that play. I want to see you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
You see, the hypocrisy and the deception is the one that you see the fabric of our society. And yesterday, people criticize Via. Today, Mr. Walker and his own state government are living in luxury. What logic within me for a president, an old man, 85 years old man, to go and purchase 2.5 million bulletproof cars? Then somebody wants to defend that complete naivety. And Joseph Walker came on a mantra of what? Rescue. Today, every sector of the Liberian society are totally falling. See, no international community is waiting to work because of the reckless and the gross incompetency of the Joseph Walker and in government.
So
then you generate the revenue, the domestic revenue that should be used to pay road, to better the life of the Liberian people, to go and use it to purchase cars for Joseph Walker. That's why today the country is standing in the Atlantic Ocean under the watchful eyes of the 42 years and the so-called 42 years experience and the old men. Yes, they have no argument because they cannot show nothing after 1 year plus. Nothing they can point to. That's why today they are just gallivanting around and the thing is that we come back to the That's why they are
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk to Amos Morris. Amos, morning.
Yeah, hey, good morning, and good morning to your co-host down there.
Morning, boss.
Yeah, hey, having listened to you guys this morning, I think I can safely say that Liberians, we just have to
pray for the nation, pray for the leader. My only thing would be, because before I go to my conclusion, the opposition leader, former president, who is the leading opposition leader, is resolved to keeping the peace of Liberia.
Now, why they make quite a Muslim people to go celebrate together?
Okay, so then that he resolved to keeping the peace of Liberia, all he and the guys in the opposition now can do is keep cataloging all the corruption act or attitude of these officials. And then after the election of 2029, because it's glaring that the Liberians have seen everything that they yearn for in the election, they are falling flat to the ground. There's nothing happening. So once the opposition leader is resolved to keeping the peace, look at the sad thing that happened yesterday. For ECOWAS to send a report of their fact finding that they're observing in Liberia, asking everybody to yield to the Supreme Court ruling. Okay, it tells us that because in a much the government is not governing according to the rules and the constitution of Liberia, it means we don't know what we're doing. That's just what ECOWAS telling us. Because the country is at the verge of slipping into another chaos. So they are cautioning us to follow the ruling of the Supreme Court. So in conclusion, it will really get to me is the CDC shall come back to power 2029. And then all these missteps are causing Liberians to die unnecessarily at this time. And there will be no action taken for corruption. It will really get to me because it happened when the CDC came to power 2019. There was room for auditing, there was room for corruption cases, and the former president did not take action. And this was some of the mistakes that he made, that the opposition used. And imagine the guys that did the devil work doing anytime were crying on President Weah to audit. Imagine the Western attitude. So now that they have come back to power and all these happening.
Okay, Amos, we are out of time. Amos Morris there, but promise time have caught up with us. Yeah.
We go again.
Yeah.
And today is Friday. We'll be back here on next week, Friday. But as usual, Higa will always be here with you from Monday down. But as Liberians, we cannot just sit back and allow things to just leave our hands. We cannot. Once we have the opportunity to talk about them, we will sit up and tell the Liberian people what they need to know. The thing that was not good yesterday, it should be the same thing that is not good today. We shouldn't do blind loyalty or say, okay, the president did this. He did it. That's the reason why we removed him. And we brought someone who we think is more experienced. Liberia deserves better.
Most definitely.
Liberians need to have the freedom they need in their country, the freedom in their country. And moreover, when it comes to our students deserve the right to go to school and acquire education. Because it's one thing that if you don't have, people don't give you any respect. So as we are going for another weekend, we pray that you stay safe, stay away from trouble, and continue to uphold the peace in Liberia.
Okay. All right. This is how I would like to draw down the curtains on today's edition of the program, the Freedom Morning Round. So like she said, until we are back here together, hopefully it's on next Friday, which is going to be in April, the first Friday in April. But I'm going to be here on Monday with Abu Sharif, and together we are going to rumble you through a brand new week. Until we back here, let's keep the peace of Liberia as ECOWAS requested. When the ruling comes from the Supreme Court, let's respect that. Despite your connection to the presidency or the executive, let's respect the laws of our country. The These were laws crafted since 1986. And successive governments have lived according to those laws. While now, 80-year-old Baptist Papi refusing. This is Liberia for us. I'm out of this building for Slavla.
DJ